Hello, everybody. We are back. Some Gunner Gaming and Captain of Industry. All right, you remember last time we had built our train network for our raw materials production. So we got our iron that we put in over here, our iron station, and then we've got our limestone. We've got coal. Um, We've got our copper, which we haven't set up yet. We've got our other coal stop, and then we're going to have sand there, and more limestone there, eventually. So, you're all that set up, and then, of course, we got our pickup stations all worked out and ready to go for all those. So, today, what I want to focus on is, well, I'd like to set up um, oh, I've started. You see, we started dumping in here to fill in where the coal was. Now we've finished digging that out, and we've moved up to here. So I'm working on filling this area in, and then I might move the track more down the center here, and maybe have it centrally located, and I could bring a little offshoots off where I need to. That's why I haven't finished this out yet. Um, And then the other thing that I want to do is up here, I want to put in a production area for making our construction parts, vehicle parts, all that kind of stuff. Get all that moving. And then we could also have wood pickups back here as well. Now, I do have to be a little. We don't have a ton of room to bring stuff in and out, but we could make it work. I think. Um, yeah. So they're gonna be dumping all their rock there. Dirt still has places to dump up here. Not many though. In fact, I think we're gonna move this slightly. Okay. Actually, I want to make sure. Just want to make sure I'm not dumping dirt into that one area. I want this over there. Good. Alright. That way, I make sure we don't dump dirt into here more than we need to. I want to fill this with the rock first. Which is what they're doing right now. Alright. So, for the most part, my coal area is filled up. So, these are all queued up here like they're supposed to be. And which is why I built it like that. What are we missing here? Oh, we're missing railroad parts. Okay. This. All right. As you can see, we're low on bodies to use. Now, part of that is just because I got stuff built around down here. Um, we are going to go ahead and increase this. Um, let's see, I need to. Need to pause something for a little bit. I could probably get away with pausing one of these. But we will upgrade this guy here. And we're going to need to bring in people. He's going to be short a worker again. That's alright. In fact, I think we could probably pause these. Just go with this one for now. Good. Okay, that'll finish building my little railroad over here. I'm gonna grab one of these for a moment. We're gonna put in here rail parts. Just because we're still working on building railroad stuff, so we need that. And then how do we look on gravel? Okay. Whoop. I was looking for my... Oh, that's right. We got gravel here. So we got plenty of gravel going. Okay. Yeah, we're constantly making that, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. The good news is this is actually starting to fill up too, and then eventually we'll get this filled up. Diesel supply is actually a bit low. Looks like we've been using quite a bit of hydrogen. Everything seems to be working. Okay. All right. So yeah, I need to get the hydrogen up. All right. Yeah, snooze. I don't know why I keep saying that those are idle. If they don't have anything to do, they don't have anything to do. I wish it wouldn't tell me they're idle. Oh. There we go. That's what we want. Actually, you know, for these, I don't even think we need that turned on. Good. Alright, all that to move. That's fine. Right, good. Okay. These guys all need a place to dump material. Alright, so up here, we need to start looking into this up here. Let's go ahead and unpause that bit of track. Actually, you know what? No. Let's take that out from it. Because I want to figure out where stuff's going to go up here. Now, we're going to need to drop off steel, copper, concrete, and glass all up into this area. So we're gonna need some unloading areas. The other thing we're gonna need to do eventually. Good. Hey, we got enough birth rate up that can move. Okay, I want those to keep getting stuff made as well. Yeah, good. These guys can start loading over into there. Now, let's see, for up here. Oop. Hey, good. Some of my coal has to start moving again. Good. Alright. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Those can be idle. They're not needing to send anything right now. Okay. Good. Nice. Yeah, just let them all go through. Okay. So, up here, I need to figure out how I want... Oh man, I don't like that. We've lost a lot of diesel. Are we just using that much hydrogen? Wow. Okay. May have to make this bigger. Bigger more. But if I do that, I'd have to move some of this stuff. So this is probably the next thing we're gonna have to end up redoing a little bit. Okay, so what are we gonna do over here? Well, I guess we're just gonna have to start trying to lay it out. How we need to do it. I think maybe we'll go this way with it. Can we... See, I'd like to do something like I have here, where the iron or the steel would come off. that's pretty big. See what I need to do that. And then you could have your outbound. I mean, these would all switch over to they would be unit modules, but let's see. Man, it's not how I envisioned it. I actually think it'd probably be better to do it this way up here. But it would definitely have to turn around at some point. But you could fit more than one of these there. Let me put this here. Let's grab some track. Go straight up. Okay. I think you could probably do that. That. Not quite enough room to put another one in, but you could also put one here. And then you could potentially put one here. So you have steel, copper, concrete, and glass all come into these different areas. Let's see. So you would take these out. And you would put in, so this would be steel drop off. And then we could put in these guys. And these I would probably make, well, how big do I have it? How big did I make them over here? The steel I made, I think I made steel and copper 5. Did I make everything 5? I made everything 5. Okay. That's still, we should still, actually we might not. We might make this a little shorter. But I think we could do that. take out. Well, actually, let's just do this. Is that? That's 5. Take this and put it there. Good. Okay, and that's fine. That is long enough for those trains to make it. Let's delete out this part. Alright, we should be able to put that right into there. Perfect. Okay, good. This one we would make the copper. Alright. A decent amount of railroad parts. And we would delete out this one. Okay. Good. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That seems right. But we have to flip it. Bring it on down here. Good. Okay. And that leaves me the option to also I could potentially put stations on the other side of this too if I need to. Now let's see if can we put this. Is this too wide? That's too wide. Damn it. Okay. I think I left myself enough room here. I did not. Damn it. Alright. Alright, let's take this and move it up to there. Now I should be able to put these in. Okay. Okay, so now the trucks can go that way and not be as annoying. Okay. Of course you're stuck. Go. Okay, good. They... Whoop, did you not... What are you missing? Ugh. God, construction parts 1. Ugh, okay. Fine, it'll get there. Alright, and then the only other thing I need to change was this one to... This will be the concrete slab. Okay. So we got that. That one is good. So this is the only other one that needs to change. Okay. I didn't grab enough. Okay. Okay. That one off. Alright. Everything should be good for that then. Alright, trucks can start crossing this way. Be way quicker for them to go in that direction. This is eventually going to move. How's my diesel? Diesel looks like it's probably getting back up there. Actually, if I just do that, those will all go through. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Gotta keep an eye on the oil. I'm a little concerned about that right now. I think I should probably take one of these also and put it down here. Good. Okay. What do you mean cannot reach destination? Oh, it's because I have this getting connected right now. Alright, it'll be okay in a second. There we go. Now it should be good. Right, yeah, it's moving. Good. These are almost full too, which is really good. Damn. Okay. Alright. Alright, we have less than 500,000 barrels left on that. It's good to know. I just have to keep an eye on it. Oh, the corn is up there. We'll probably go ahead and pause the wheat. Potatoes can also be paused. Okay. We're going to turn Unity off here. The only other thing I might need to start doing is looking at what do I need for... So if I want to make a new train, we did a diesel with flatbed wagons. That's what we need. Alright, so we gotta start making some vehicle parts. We also need diesel for it, which hopefully will be getting made here shortly. God, sorry. Consumption of hydrogen, it's really starting to hit hard. Okay. Well, I may be able to... I may be able to move this down a little and add on to it and get a bigger ship coming in and out. But I also think we could probably do some trading too. Oh, they want vehicle parts. Oh, they want vehicle parts for oil. I could trade those for diesel, but I don't really have that at the moment. Yeah, I need to get my construction center up. We could, if need to, trade some of our coal, which we have a lot of, for some diesel. And I think I might do that a little bit, just to get that up there. Right, that is good. That's all gonna be here. Yeah, so they'll move that out of there, put it over here. Alright, that'll help for now. Okay. Alright, I need to get this up here built. Well, these are empty. Why aren't these trains moving now? Okay. You're not driving. Alright, let's see if I can maybe make it move a little bit and if it'll go. There we go. I'm not sure why they were not wanting to move, but there it is. Okay. Now they're on their way. Some of that moving. Okay. Probably should. Let's see. Oh, you are going over to that. Okay. Oh, but I don't have it doing sand. Okay. There we go. Now they're on the way. Okay, so we're gonna have the iron or the steel come into here. This one is gonna be glass. Glass drop off. Okay. So, for the steel, let's put in right. Okay. Actually make this 4. And then, actually we'll make it 3, because it's not, just because that's about belt space I'm gonna have. Okay. So, that'll be my steel in. And then we'll kind of just do the same thing over here. With the copper. And the concrete. And then, what I want to do here is, I think I want to take the lift. Actually, are these facing the right? Oh, these aren't facing the right direction. These need to be unloaded. Whoops. I have to flip all these belts. Okay, and then grab this guy that way, and you will be steel. Okay. And I do the same thing over here. Good. Got that. This will be request if any modules empty. These I'll instruct even inputs just so that it's coming in the right way. Okay. And then over here, this is the glass. Okay. Now I need to go up and over. Somehow. Okay. Let's see. Flat lift. There. Well, dang it. Oh, can I not go over that? I can, but it's gotta be higher than the belts could manage. Damn. Alright, so we're gonna have to take it over probably here. Right, so we could do that. No, really? Can I not tell you guys to do that? Damn. Alright, well, that's fine. I'll just do this way. Ah, damn it, that's what I was worried about. Alright, so that actually might be okay. Probably take this and put it over here. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Good. Okay. wonder if we could probably go even farther. Probably could go farther. Let's see if we get all the way over. All the way over to here. Should be able to. Good. All right. Yeah. Good. So I could do this to get the glass over here. Okay. And then just take this and put it here. Good. Alright, so that'll bring everything over into here. And then I could build my production area inside this area for now. And I think that will work for us for a bit. You guys need to bring more diesel when you come in here? Oh, I don't have any more housing, so I gotta pause the beacon as well. Alright, so that city block is as big as I can make it. So we may have to look at putting more in somewhere else eventually. I mean, I could make it out this way a little bit farther too. Okay. Because I think we could probably do this to here. I'm just trying not to cut myself off too much from being able to put attachments on, but I can get attachments over here. So that is a possibility. Actually, you know what? I think maybe maybe we will put that in there. Which is going to increase the amount of garbage coming out of there. Should be able to keep up with it though. But we need the people. Alright, so got that part done. Now we need to start thinking about... Oh, I also need to bring over... Need wood into there. Did I make this one too... I think I made this one too far out. Just a little bit. Okay. Well, here, let's do this. Easiest way to do it just be make it this way. There we go. Should have an entrance into all those spots now. Okay. Okay. What I So I think I'd like to do here. Maybe we could take this. Flip it, put it over here. Take out this part of it. Well, you know what? Now. For right now, I'm not going to do that. Because the wood is right here that we're going to be getting anyway. And I got the little... I got this guy in here. If I can fit this in. Nah, not quite. That's alright. That's good, and I got one down there. So that can get put in, and that could get put in. Okay, good. So most of these trucks are crossing where they need to down here, and not taking the long way around. Alright, now in here, so I'm gonna say let's put, I'm gonna take 3 of these and we'll put them down here, and these will be requesting the wood. Okay, good. Actually, I mean, 18. That's good for now, though. Alright, so we take those. And all these. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to make in our assembly 3s. Let's actually let's lay out a couple of these. We need to lay out pretty much what we need to make. And what kind of order they're going to go in. So the first thing that we want to set up is the construction 1. Alright, and then naturally that'll go into the construction 2. Which then will go into the construction 3. And then we don't have it researched just yet, but we're going to be wanting to go into construction 4 very soon. Okay. Which means we're going to have to at least research down to there. Oh, we are going to need the arc furnace for that. Let's get the incineration plant going. The incineration plant will be something we can have instead of the little burners that we got going. So add those to the queue. We don't need gold just yet for anything. We make 20 of those before we can get that. Alright, so we can set that part of it up. Good, that is almost full. Alright, so we got those 3 things. And then we are also going to need to start making mechanical parts. We're also going to need to make electronics. And those are mainly going to be for maintenance. And a couple other things here and there. We're going to need to make mechanical or vehicle parts. 1 and 2. And we're going to need to make science 1, science 2. And I would like to have a rail manufacturing area up. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things of production. And we're going to need various different amounts to go with it. I think what I want to do, let's see, how many people? So each one of these takes 8 people to produce stuff. Alright, so that's right there alone, that's 80 people used up in production right there just doing that. So yeah, we're definitely gonna need more people, which is why we need this built. And we're going to leave this unpaused. Okay. In fact, I think we're going to need probably 2 of these in there. We're going to need more people. We have the water for it. We have the power for it. We have the food for it. So we should be able to do that. They're going to need quite a bit of water. But we're able to treat a lot of this water also. Still up to 160, so we're not at the point of no return on that yet. Okay, so we will get more people. We got room for a lot. Now we need to start thinking about how we want to set these up for how this stuff will come in. I also am going to need to have... Let me move this. we're going to need to have rubber in here also. And that is going to be for the electronics. And I think we're also going to need to bring that in for vehicles as well. Because you need to build trains. Well, you need the vehicle parts too to be able to build that. But also, for the trucks... Because eventually we are going to want to get our next level trucks, which we don't have yet. This is going to take some stuff into it as well. So we need one of those. What I want to do real quick is I'll take a group of these. We're going to put these here just because I need this stuff made. No, wait. I need two. So this guy is gonna make that. I'm only gonna go with two each, just because of the amount of resources I have right now. We don't want to get too crazy. Alright, rebuild those. Okay. So we can start getting some of this stored up. Yeah, we'll just put it here for now. Alright, let's get that built. Wow, we've used a lot of... used a lot of our construction. Well, I guess not too much. Alright, let's go ahead and tell these guys to go faster. Tell these guys. I'm just gonna tell everything here to build quick. We'll burn Unity, but that's okay. That's what it's there for. Alright, so... over here, we're gonna need... let's have... two of these. Actually, we'll do it this way. Right. This is going to request rubber. And this will also be rubber. Alright, I need to get my mining destination over here. Alright, good. That will keep our iron coming in. Good. Yeah, these guys have been moving just fine. How are we doing over here? Alright, so it's getting there. They're not quite full yet, but they're getting there. Okay. Alright, so now well, first things first. I think the first thing I should probably try to focus on is gonna be getting maintenance going. Maintenance first and foremost has to get produced. And that would be pretty much these two right here. Yeah, these are the first two things we need to get made. Which is why copper and steel are next to each other for the most part. Alright, now, I still want trucks to be able to get into this area. Just in case... Well, everything should be belt fed, so I shouldn't really need trucks to drive into the meat and potatoes. This, I do want to put something like this in the middle here. And have everything kind of go into it from the vehicle standpoint, and then it'll come out this way. So, let's see. This, I don't know if I'm going to have it connect up here or not. Probably not. I may... Well, this can still go this way, and I can have this one loop around to there. I think that's probably the way we could do that, and then we can have this one join the line over here, and it'll be all good. It may not even need to be in the middle. It could probably stand to be... You can extend that even farther? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so you can make bigger trains. How much does that extend it by? Did you ever need to put an additional one on there? Multiple extensions can be chained together. Okay. So I wonder if you can make like really long trains, or if 9 would be like the maximum. I'd really like to I'd really like to see what one of the biggest trains is that I could make. Alright, that's fine. How are we doing on filling in my area? Oh, not too bad actually. Yeah, I need to continue to fill that in. Dirt is doing fine. Okay. The other thing I need to do... I'll take one of these for the time being. I'm gonna put it down here, and we're gonna put rock and dirt down here. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so basically, let's have rock. And then dirt. Okay. Okay. This one. I should probably even less than that. Go there. Alright, and then we're going to take a tower. I'm going to put a tower over here. Let's edit its area. It is going to be cutting into this. And they can even cut into that too. That's fine. And then we will put all the other excavators I have. Only 5. And then we will say 15 trucks. It's 3 each. 3 each excavator. No. Yeah. Oh, what am I thinking? Alright, and then Unity that. Alright. Let's see. You will be going over to here and those. Okay. Oh, no, not those. Those are exporting. Okay, that should take care of the rest of the excavators that are not doing anything. Good. Okay, what are you waiting on? Oh, you got everything. Good. Okay, that way we can get this filled in a little quicker. Alright, and then I can continue to work on this up here. Okay. Good. Oh, I love that everything's still working the way it should be. Okay. We need more. Alright, we have a couple more trucks. That should be good. Okay. That way I can also keep terraforming the land the way I need it to be. Okay. Good. Okay. Let's turn that Unity off. Good. Alright. Diesel. Diesel might be able to start getting into a better spot now. The hydrogen has finally caught up. That's good. So hopefully that means diesel can start catching up. Okay. Good. Okay. I need these anymore. Alright, so that's all coming up into there. Alright, so these guys here. I'm gonna want probably, let's see, we can make 24 of these every 60 seconds. Currently, with the maintenance that we have, we're needing 24 for each of these. So I'm gonna want at least, I probably want to put 3 in there to start when the I'm probably gonna want to be ready to go up to 3 maintenance depots, which means that we're gonna need 3 of these. Let me just move this one real quick. So at least 3 just for that part of it. And then, what else do we need that for? We need it for vehicle parts. Now, essentially, we only need 1. And then we're going to need it for research. We need 16. So, I'm going to say we're going to need... We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need like 5 of them. That's a lot of. That's gonna be a lot of steel. That's 12 each. So it's 24, 48, 60. Over here we are making 24 more than we need because both these, so it's making 96 and 96. 190, 196. So we should have the steel for it, as long as we got enough of the ore coming in. Which, that one's finally starting to back up a little bit, which is good. Alright, so we're going to need that many of those. Now, for the rubber, the maintenance depot takes 12. So, each one of these makes 24. So, 2 of these would be good enough for the maintenance depots, which those are here. So this that and that. Now, I also wanted to put in a recycling area, but I don't know if I have the room for it. I may have to just put in some sort of small recycling area, maybe in the middle here. Okay. Uh, yeah, because I'm definitely gonna want to recycle. I could do that. Yeah. I could do that. Let me see. Let me keep figuring this out. So, you would be that. All right. So then 3 of these are strictly dedicated to this. And then these 2 are also going to go to this. And then the other 2 are basically for the other things that we need. Now, with the electronics, we're still going to need some electronics for that and the vehicle parts. So we're going to need 16. Four. And so we're going to need at least 3 of these, so we need 1 more additional. Okay, how much rubbers are going to be? It's going to be 6. 12, 18. How much are we making currently in rubber? We should be making... Alright, we're making 24. So, I think we're making enough rubber with what we have. Okay. Nice. Alright. So that takes care of the maintenance aspect of it. Which... a lot of this is going to go down this way. Okay, now, for the time being, I'm trying to work out what I need for recycling. Because any iron recycling, I'm just going to turn into steel. And I want to try to fit that up in this area. It's just, where am I going to put it? Wonder if I could make... Well, now we can't go out much further because you got this here. Okay. So, which are we doing on the wood over here? Nah, we're doing alright. I'm just going to tell these guys to chop everything down over here. Especially over this way first. Okay. So if I wanted to put recycling in, we could use the blast furnace too. We would just use this. Which, for now, I think one would be fine. Okay. So that would become 48 iron, which would then go into an oxygen furnace. And then that would go into a cooled caster. And that would essentially give me 24. Great. Alright, and then just attach this here. And that one there. We would need air separator. That one would be fine. Okay. You have a low supply of diesel, and I think, yep, my hydrogen's going down again. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to get, there's more there, but I think we're gonna need to get more diesel coming in. Gotta trade for now just to keep our supply at a decent area. Yep, or get diesel that way for now. Okay, and then we'll get that. So that actually shouldn't take up too much area. We could probably take this and put it back here. And for this, it's only gonna need I think we could probably get away with that and this. You would take iron scrap. As much as you can grab. You can take some coal. Up to there. Right. That would all work like that then. You're gonna need some water. Which we have water there. Okay. And actually this is the steel here, so we could actually get right there. Okay. And then trucks should be able to get in and out of there. Yep, they can. Alright, good. So there's that part of it. We also are probably going to need to do kind of the same thing with copper. Let's grab this. We can grab basically this part of it. And probably put this right around there. We're gonna need electrolysis. Well, we're gonna need the metal caster first. I can go there. These won't have any slag from them either, which is good. Because we're just using recycled. And then we're going to need the electrolysis. Which we could... whoops. Do that way. Alright, let's see, we want a, let's see, this, with the acid. Alright, and, actually, let me flip this. And I will also flip this. Because I want to go out the other way. Okay. That looks good. That way I can have it go where I want to. Because basically what I'll do is I will flat balance this back here, and we will send this into there, and that'll be the priority in. That way I make sure that we use the recycled first. Okay, kind of the same thing over here as well. Put this guy right there. We'll put another balancer here. Good. And prioritize the in there. Okay. Good. Alright. And then the glass. Which I have a lot of over there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I haven't figured that part out yet. It's a lot of glass. But I'm probably gonna do that for now. I'm not gonna worry about the glass just yet. Because once we, because we'll be redoing some of this again in another time. But I just want to make sure. Wow. Wow. The rock is really just a lot. Oh, you know why? Because I have fast belts here. That would help. There you go. Now that'll move. Okay. Yeah. Way better. Yeah, that should empty out much quicker. Yeah. Good. Okay. Oh yeah. Trucks are gonna need to really start dumping that out. The dirt, not as worried about. Good. Okay. Alright, so production. These guys are first. So basically, the first thing we're going to do is start off with the steel. Let's get these all together. Take these and bring them over this way. So let's go. Let's go right here. We can go further back than that. Let's bring it back to here. Alright, we want faster belts for this. These two can share. One goes there. That one can go to there, and that one can go to there. Actually, no. So I'm going to need steel for at least making trucks and for trains. So I want to have at least one belt available, if not two. I think we'll actually do this. Bring you up. You can feed all of these, I think. Alright, so that'll be all of my maintenance stuff, which will go out this way. Alright, that'll be this guy. I think what I want to do is, I think the railroad part of this is set in stone. I'm going to go ahead and start building this. Just going to unpause it and tell them to go ahead and do it. The other trucks are going to get busy. We'll just leave that part for now. These are filling that in. Which means I can turn that off. So they grab it. Okay. Now, do I have these labeled? Okay, good, I do. Steel, copper, glass, and concrete slab. Good. Okay, concrete. I'm gonna say concrete slab. Good. Okay. Wow. Yeah, we are really sizing through hydrogen here. Yep, truck's gonna be busy for a little bit doing all that. But that's fine. Okay. Okay. So there is that part of it. Now, we are also going to need our electronics. It's going to be these here. These guys. Let's see. I might want to take this rubber and actually move it over this way. This is wood, isn't it? Yeah, no. Copper's over here. So maybe over this way then. We can have this come over to here instead. And then this wood will move somewhere else. Alright. So, if we move back to there, we can take this and go out here. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. And then we can grab this, put it there. That will be electronics. Actually, maybe we'll put it over that way. Okay, so we could put our maintenance over here then. Okay, let's see. Well, these have to turn around. Good. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. There you go. We'll probably push that back just a little bit. Good. All right, and then let's see if I move this a little bit. All right, and then let's have. Let's see. Where am I gonna put recycling at? Let's move this out of the way for now. Okay. Looks good. No, that's fine. You don't really have anywhere to go, I don't think. What are you doing? Line 3? Let's move you over there to see if anybody else moves. Okay. Yep. I do kind of wish that they would move on their own when needed. Alright. Hey, we got a little bit of diesel in there. Not much, but a little bit. I mean, you have no place to dump products. Oh, it's because this is full, because trucks are busy. Okay. Where are you going? Oh, you're getting fuel. Okay. Okay. All right. Man. I'm not sure how I want this to go. Well, there's got some refugees, which brought a little bit of fuel with them. Okay. Yeah, you swing around to that. Good. That's what we want there. Oh, why? Oh, out of coal up here because trucks are... No, it's just we're using that much power. We're not using that much power. Why is my power, like, feel low? Because I should be going. Don't have... What's going on here? Alright. There we go. I don't know why the power was fluctuating the way it was. Should be alright, though. Okay. I'm trying to go. Really? Well, that's fine. I will just finish it out so you don't have to do it. Okay. Guess I should probably connect these. Good. Okay, unpause. Good. All right, not too bad. Alright, so let's have to go that way. You need to be copper scrap. Okay. Alright, so those will go into there. Those all go into there. Now. The way we want to do this is like so. Connect here, connect there, connect to that, and that. And then we are going to priority out that way. So that'll be priority so that we always get stuff going over this way for maintenance. And the same thing over here. We are going to put this guy here. Go this way. Okay. And that will be the priority out for that, and then the rest can go where it needs to. Okay. These aren't getting as much because that's going. So what we'll do is let's pause this for now. We'll let the trucks kind of catch up with what they're doing over here. And as soon as those are done, they'll go do their other tasks and make sure they keep moving. God, yeah, we're just... Damn it, we're not bringing in enough oil. Ugh. Which means we're... Oh, you know what? I also have to take into consideration... I don't really want to build too much on top of this. So, we gotta leave ourselves a little bit of wiggle room here for this oil, so that if I need to get into this oil area here, I can. Alright. Well, iron trucks are still all good. These are actually filling up. Excellent. Very good. Nice, nice, nice. And that's why I have these set to any empty modules so that if this fills, these guys at least keep going. Alright. That's fine. I wish you could turn that off. Oh, that's how you duplicate them. Okay. Alright, so maintenance is sorted. We have got to bring... We've got to bring out the recycling from this. Okay. Don't know where that's gonna go just yet. Alright, well, the maintenance aspect of this is done. We've got that part figured out. So, the next thing is we need to start getting the assembly or the construction parts going. Now, let's see, one of these makes 24, and then this one makes 24 into 12, and then this one makes 12 into 6. I think what we probably want to do is maybe 2, 2, and 1. Actually, I guess we could do 2, 2, and 2. Yeah, might as well do 2, 2, and 2. That way I can make 12 of that, and then the rest of these would be getting 24. Oh no, this one would actually be making 48. That one would be making 24. That one would be making 12. And then the other one I would make after that, the construction 4s, would be making probably 6. I think it's half each time, so that'd be 6. With having 2 of them running. Okay. Alright, I still have 3 ways to get steel out of there that can go feed other areas. Okay. Alright, so if I did this, I would definitely say that this one should be it could be my steel. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be going for steel. We would add the stop. We would add this guy. And we would add this guy. Good. All right, so that would be steel plate pickup and steel plate drop off. Okay. Good. All right. All right. Good. Okay. So we would just build that. All right. Go, go, go. Build, 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 build. Okay. Potatoes. Need potatoes. And veg, I think. Yeah, start making some veg. Everything else is fine. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not bringing in enough oil. So I think what I want to do. What? Oh, let's take those out. Let's delete that. And we'll delete some of this. Alright, because we need to bring in more here. So, I believe I have it researched. Let's see. Cargo docks. Yes, cargo dock. Cargo depot 4. This is what we want. Alright, so, yeah, we could... Oh, nice. We could fit this in here. Perfect. Alright. Let's put this here. There. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Before I even connect that, we need to put in these. Oh, damn. Alright, so that won't work. Gotta move over a little more. There we go. That should work. Alright. And then we're going to have to put that to there. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Okay, good. Alright, so let's go there. There. There and there. Alright, perfect. Now, since these are not... we won't do even inputs. We can enforce even outputs, though. That's fine. And then I want to take this guy and connect him over here. Good. Alright, let's get that in there so we can start getting more oil brought in. I think if we do that, then we'll be alright. Good. Alright, so... should be alright. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing, let's pause those for now. I need these to go into this. I should have the slabs for it, though. Yeah, they're getting the slabs. Yeah, I don't have the construction parts. Yeah, nope. Okay. Okay, sure. I'm gonna remove a chunk of this for now. So trucks can get through. Good. Alright. Almost there. Diesel will catch up. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay. Not too bad. We may have to end up increasing this. We're probably going to need more crude oil. 120 every 60 seconds. How much are these? Actually, assume 60. There you go. Okay. And then we also are going to need those. We can't get far without those being connected. Alright, good. Okay. Hey, we are ready to go. Good. And here comes the cargo ship. Oh, yeah, it's got to go out and get some. Okay, but you will now hold 2,000. And we have more than that out there. Okay, but I think we're probably going to need to upgrade that oil rig in order to keep up with the demand that we're going to have. So, if we upgrade this, we're going to need 400 construction parts, but I think we're going to need it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Tell them to start loading the ship. I should have enough. I do have enough to do that. We can go ahead and unpause these now. So getting those parts back. Good. Alright. There we go. Got the last of those. I want to see that train go. Okay. I want to put these in, and I want to see this start to unload once it gets done. Now, that train's not going to have any way to go on that loop just yet. Because I don't... Actually, you know what? Pause. Don't build that just yet. I don't have any way for that to get through. We got to unpause... like, here down. Unpause this, and then unpause all of this. Right. And then that train will have at least a path to go. I'll let my trucks work on that. And I'm going to... actually... Really, that paused while my trucks are busy doing all of this other stuff. No, we're gonna do that. Okay. Okay. Well, the good news is we got a hell of a lot more oil brought into us with that ship. Now, I just need... Are you ready to go? Good, you're ready to go. Send it out. Gotta get over there. Okay, good. They are putting these sections of track in. Good. Okay. Hey, good. Alright. Nice. They made it out there. That is getting built up now. Which means it's going to take up more Unity to run it, but that's fine. We're going to need to, because otherwise we won't be able to meet the demands of what we're going to need to bring in. So we'll put that up. Yeah, because he's just now getting back and filling that up. Okay. And really, once this gets filled up, and you know these actually start getting filled up, I think we might be all right. I know we're making enough. Like, I know that we're able to produce enough to make the hydrogen and the diesel. We just need the more crude oil coming in. Which these are almost full. Actually, good. They are full. Nice. Okay. Yep, and you just finished up. So now, this guy is waiting for the oil rig. Let's see here. Alright, we're gonna ununity what we don't need. Okay, that should help us out there. Alright, we're good on the Unity front. You still don't have enough yet. You need 2,000 to be able to go out there. But the good news is that I think we've got enough because we had stuff in here yet. Yeah, we haven't even started going to these. By the time they start going to these, we may have enough. Or at least start going into this one here. Alright, so... Oh, the pipes are almost empty. Alright, all those pipes are empty, which means these are going to start getting used. As soon as that hits 2,000, it should leave. Good. Alright, there it goes. That's going to take a while for it to get to the next 2,000, but this will at least be filled up a bit. And the diesel is starting to fill up, which is good. The hydrogen will in turn start to fill up as well, because the diesel's going to get processed into the hydrogen eventually. Yeah, I think that'll solve that problem. All right, the track up here is built. I'm going to go ahead and unpause this and let this train finish out. All right. Okay. Okay. There we go. Bingo. Nice. Oh yeah, we got a we got actual cargo, well, freight train. All right, so you should head down to the other one first. Let's make sure everything here is working right. Alright, so you should go up the middle then, over here. Nice. Okay. You really slowed up going over into here. Ah, there it goes. Okay. He's braking a little bit. Okay. I think I'm going to take... Alright, I think I'm going to take off the no stop that I have for this part of it. Because I want the trains to go up the middle there. Good. Okay. Yeah, I want that to work. Alright, let's move this over. Alright. Here we go. First train moving on this part of it. Oh, that looks cool. I like how that looks. That is neat. Alright. Excellent. So, what is my speed going to be here? Nice. Okay. Pretty good. Up the hill. And you should go straight through. Yeah, nice. Okay. Perfect. Bingo. Nice, nice, nice. Good. Alright. Power. What's wrong with my power? I don't... What are you guys doing over here? Why are you always so low on power? Alright, I need to probably... Damn. I need to have a little bit of diesel helping. Just a little bit. Every once in a while. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I think we'll be okay now on fuel. Nice. So that finished dropping off. Perfect. And it already left to go out. Nice. Okay. Perfect. You better hurry up, truck. Nice. Braking for that turn. Good. All right. So, another train operational. Let's see how the traffic goes here. So you stop there. Perfect. All right. Nice. All right. Not too congested or anything. Perfect. Good. Okay. Let's see. What was it saying? What doesn't have a designation? Oh, this guy. Okay. Well, edit the area. We'll move you over to here. And boom. Alright. There you go. Now you can do that. Now, the diesel low is there just because they're grabbing that to send over to this area to fuel these. Now, the other thing I need to do, these don't have any kind of refueling on them. Let's see. Am I going to refuel these trains up here or down there? I think I should just do it down here when I've got all the other stuff sorted out. Now, what I'm going to do for the moment is pause. You. I don't want that. I just wanted to make sure it would work, and it is. So. Okay. Alright. That should be fine. Okay. Alright, so that guy is out getting some more. The hydrogen is filling up. In fact, yeah, it's filling up. Diesel's going up. Very good. That is looking really nice. These guys are emptying. Good. All right. I think we are where we need to be. Oh yeah, these are filling up quick. This guy's bringing back what, 2,000? So these each, well, so we can put up to 2,000 into there, and another 1,600 into here. Yeah, so I think that'll be pretty good. This is all gonna fill up pretty quick. Okay, so we got that sorted. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pause this because I'm done with a lot of the major little builds I wanted to do at the moment. I want to keep digging into this hillside here. And keep filling this in. The biggest thing is I want to fill this in. And then we'll cover it with dirt. Alright. So you've emptied. These are all, wow, emptied, but they're all in to here now. Yeah, which is fine because I mean we're still getting diesel. So yeah, we're good. We were extremely low, and now we're doing all right. Okay. How are we doing over here on trees? Not too bad. So now. I don't want to do anything with the recycling just yet. We'll get that figured out here after we get all the other stuff. So I was saying 2, 2, and 2. 2, 2, and 2. So 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. Okay. All right. It's gonna go like that and like that. Okay. Then we'll get into those and that. All right, good. Let's see. So we've got our iron or our steel there, or well, I should say we've got our mechanical parts there. Actually, we need steel. Slabs are gonna be down here. So those are gonna have to come down this way. Okay. Okay. I think what I probably should do is I'm gonna set, I think I need to set one of these to continuously just run. Just so we don't have the startup shutdown as much. Okay. Yeah, because I think it's only once. Yeah, we want it to take that, do that. That way, I think that'll help prevent some of the instances where power kind of slows down so much that it's not keeping. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my god, the oil is looking really good. Yes. Alright, good. We're out of danger right now for diesel. Okay. So for these guys, let's see, we need the wood, which I moved those down here. I'll put these over here. Okay. X. These I'm gonna move up here a bit more. Alright, so wood, steel, that, electronics, and just more steel. Okay. Okay. Oh, it doesn't have any output. So I think we're probably gonna have to do the same thing with one of these where it keeps going. I think if we do 2 and 2 like that, I think we can keep the power at a good level. Because this is still... now that I got them running the way that I need them to, let's see if it works. It should be able to keep running, but we're not wasting anything. That's my whole goal. I don't want to waste. Yeah, see, so they spin up. But I don't think they'll dip so far now that they won't be able to keep power going as efficiently. Should be alright. Oh, silence is golden right there. Okay. Yeah, this one will just keep sending throughput. Alright, that should keep us where we need to be. You've been idle. Where do you have to go? Alright, where are you going to? Alright, I guess that one hasn't needed coal. No, it's full. That's why those aren't moving. Okay. Alright, so you're going to need 3 different ingredients. Okay. Good. Okay. And then I'm gonna need a little bit of space. Of course, this guy's gonna make 24, and I'm pretty sure this guy needs 24. And so we would go like this. But I also want to be able to go like that and go to some sort of storage. And it's probably going to go the other way. And then these would be kind of the same way. Now, for... Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it this way. Let's do it like this. Okay. That way it splits it evenly. Oh, yeah. I can't believe... Man, this one... Oh, this one's finally starting to catch up a little bit now. Alright. Eventually, this will be full. Good. Okay. So then we're going to need to bring in... like this. Okay. Nope. And this. Okay. Good. Alright. So that needs to be electronics coming in, which we get from right there. Actually, there's one thing I need to change on this. I need to go there. Okay, good. Okay. Hey, what's up, Hailstorm? How you doing? Alright. How are we looking on fuel? Yeah, we're doing I think that's out getting a shipment. Alright, so we should be good as far as diesel goes now. We were in a bad situation. Well, not bad, but we were getting into a tight situation. Seems like we're okay now. Yeah, these guys are running the way they should be. When one empties, or when one needs to go, they shuffle around. Okay. And the thing is, I'm going to leave myself some room in here that if I need to add stuff into here, I can. which is the other good thing about this. So now, for this one, we were essentially gonna just take these, move over here, and we can pretty much take a copy of what we have here and put it here. Alright, and take these, and connect them here. Only thing is, we are going to bring this in the other way. We'll go that way. And take this one out. Okay, because then we'll bring in steel there. Okay, and then these two. There, and that one goes to there. Perfect. All right, and yeah, I think that solved our. I think having these off auto balance and the other two on auto balance has gotten us right where we need to be as far as power is concerned. It's pretty much hovering up, and then when it gets to like this point, it starts up. And I don't think we have those little temporary brownouts that we were getting. That seems to be way more effective. Okay. Alright, so the next thing that we need to look at doing is the copper. So let's go ahead and unpause the construction for the copper. Let's get that going. And we could probably... Where are we at on? Yeah, we'll go with that for now. Let's get this one. Let's see. If we do... Where's that train at? There it is. If we do this one, and we do this... Okay. This one... I'm going to put in a new line. This one will be... copper. Let's make it that one. Yeah. There we go, copper. Good. Alright, and then we can add stop there. And add stop there. Alright. This one we will call copper. Okay, so we'll get that build. Alright. Let's get that going, because that line is pretty much ready to go. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, back. All right. Okay. Why? I bet it's one of those in front, isn't it? Ah, yeah. Okay, so you move. Um, there. Okay. That'll get out of the way for those other two to go where they need to. Oh, you're going to be in the way too, aren't you? You are. Okay. You go up here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Finish. Alright, we'll get our copper one going here. Okay. Alright, let's get our copper train going. There you are. Alright, let's make sure this guy runs the correct path. Nice. Waiting for... I was waiting for a train to come out. Okay, you probably could have made that. I mean, you were going straight. That's alright, though. Alright, should come up into the copper. Yeah, nice. Good. Okay, perfect. Alright. And load up. Nice. Good. Alright, it works. I'm 600 copper plates moving out. Good, good, good. Good. And they're going up the center line, which is what I want. Oh, it's probably too much rock. That's fine. We'll take care of that. Alright, so you're going to go all the way to the back here. Almost. No, you're going to go up. To the first one here. Never mind. Not all the way back. All the way back to the concrete. Alright. Just have you wait there. Perfect. Okay. Nice. Okay. This will be the next one then to get going. Alright, so we've got this pretty much like the way we want it. I think we're going to take it and we're going to put it right about there. Alright, so for the electronics, we'll go in from there. Then this one is going to need the wood. Where did I put that? I put it over there. Which we could do that. Let me put in vehicle ramp. Yeah, you guys should not be grabbing or importing anything here. No, 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 no. Negative. Good. But it is distributing everything just fine. Okay. Okay, I don't think it needs to be inputs, but the outputs definitely need to be a little even here. Okay. Alright, let's see. So we got this here. I need to bring the wood over this way. Okay, so that'll be the wood in. The steel. Go there. Good. All right, and then the only other thing I need are the slabs, which are here. So let's go ahead and unpause this part of it. We can start bringing in some slabs. I need to move this up to there. Good. Okay. Then this guy. Bring this way. Good. Okay. What vehicle? Oh, that one's blocked. I mean, that... Wait. Why are you blocked? Oh, I don't have you saying empty. Yeah, go empty that one real quick, and go empty that to about half. This one be about half. Okay. Good. Not that I don't have enough in there to keep it going. Okay. Oh, of course you are stuck in there. Alright. These... Nobody picking up or delivering there. This one, they can do both. That's fine. That one I don't mind. Okay, so... we're going to need... this. Alright. Okay, then that one is gonna need to be the steel that I have here. There, good. Okay. That should be everything I need to get those running. And then... let's see. Good. Nice. I should be able to close this off now. And we should be able to unpause this. Which these all need to be filled. Good. Okay. And then I need storage. I actually want to do... Good. Okay. Good. Great. All right. So then, do this and this. Good. All right. Everything there should be good. Let's make a train for that. gonna be a new one. Oh, oops. Hold on. I gotta pause potatoes. We could probably let corn go. We could also probably let wheat go. Vegetables we can keep let those keep going. Okay. And trucks are pretty busy right now. Let's pause the quarry we got going on over here. And how are we doing fuel-wise? It looks like we're actually doing... Yeah, we're still doing pretty well on fuel. So that's good. Yeah, alright. Good. The power has been fantastic since I made that one little adjustment. Yeah, having one set constantly run and the other one just auto-balance seems to have solved that little hiccup that we had. Great. Okay. Back to what I was doing. New train here. New line. This one... Wish you could customize these a little bit. Let's see, I would use that one for the glass. I guess I could do this one and make it slabs. Good. I need to add stop. So the first stop is going to be here. Next stop gonna be here. Good. Alright. Done and done. Build. Alright, we're just gonna tell that train to go. Okay. Good. Nice. There goes the wood. Okay, so we need to unpause that. We probably need to unpause these. I just hope I have enough. We'll let that go for now and build up. I'll probably unpause that too. Okay. Oh, we also probably need to get that built. Good. You empty those into the ones over here. That is requesting the rubber, so that's good. That will empty out that one. Down here, so we should be able to start getting this stuff moved up over there shortly. Good. Okay, so that is good for manufacturing of building supplies. Let's just see what kind of movement we got going on here. Nice. Okay. Where did I just tell that one to go? Oh, you know what? They're probably turning around back here now. Yeah, they have a lot shorter route. Nice. Good. I'm glad I got that in there now. That makes that way easier. I don't remember where that one's going. I'll just tell this one to go here. Good. Okay. Good. And all the other ones are on the move. Perfect. Refugees, refugees. Good. Okay. Looking pretty good there. Oh! Where'd the train go? Did it go? There you are. Nice. Alright, right into there. Get your slabs and take them to their destination. Oh, yeah. Very good. Nice. Oh, yeah. I like that. How are we doing on the ore? Oh, yes. Yes, we're finally getting full on the iron ore. God, it took forever, but there it is. Until we start using up all the other stuff. Okay. Alright, you're heading over to the slabs. Okay. Awesome. Great. Perfect. Alright, so the slabs are good to go. Now, I just need to figure... I guess I'll just do fuel down in the main yard. That makes the most sense. Just to do it down there. This is the, they've almost got... Yeah, stop doing that. Okay. No, you're just going over here to fill these. Okay. Yeah, I'm low on those. So that's what I kind of figured. speed all these up. Oh, what are you waiting on? Oh, you're waiting on some sort of delivery. Alright. Yeah, that's good enough for these guys. Stop, 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 stop. Alright, get back to your normal duties. You're slacking on other things that need to be done. It's probably over here. Yeah, they just need to make a delivery. Oh god, my garbage is getting backed up too. I think that's also because trucks were busy. They should start grabbing that stuff. Hey, oh god. Get on this, guys. High, 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 high. Get on that priority. Okay. Highest priority, get this garbage. Thank you. That was a little close. Okay. Back to 8. Good on health. Got quite the workforce. Should have no problem getting this this stuff up here to work. Hey, good. Nice. We're finally getting these going. These, I'm gonna say, don't do anything. Belts can handle it. Okay. I don't want trucks trying to deliver to them exclusively. Good. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Those are all going there. Yeah, 'cause they were bringing up the steel because I don't have that connected just yet. We can unpause that and that. I want that to start flowing. And then as soon as I've got this going, I need to look at, alright, so over here, let's see, how can I run a fuel line? Well, I think we will do this. No. Oh, you know what? We can run one this way. Alright, get that going. Alright, so here... Ah, damn it. Alright. get on out of here. I need to take this part out. Alright. Start heading out with that steel. Alright, as soon as they're not traveling on the track anymore. Okay. Alright, now, fuel module. Okay. Ugh, crap. Alright, this is going to be the urgent one. Okay. Okay. Actually, this one can go this way. This one goes this way. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see. There. 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 Alright, so let's see. Let's get that one going and that one going. Alright. There we go. Okay. What are you doing there, bud? Alright, you go there. Nice. Is that my steel? It is. Very good. Actually, you know what? Let me send this guy back here real quick. Yeah, and you should be able to turn, yeah, right down here. Wait, what are you doing? Go for, no, go drop off. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, good. Alright, what are you doing? Okay, now they're moving. Alright, it's gotta be urgent for that one and that one. Alright, yep. Both of those going. Although it's not gonna really matter because I don't have the pipeline going to those, so that's also gonna have to wait to move out until that's done. Alright, good. You pause. Okay. Alright, alright. There we go. Get all my copper operational. Oh, well, I know what's wrong here. Alright. Yep, there you go. Alright, now now it'll go a little quicker. Okay. A little more acid to that. Okay. Maintenance. What is going on with maintenance? Why aren't you guys making... Why are we getting this? There's plenty of steel to grab. My trucks are just busy. What are they busy with? That's not really doing anything. This should be done. What the hell are we busy with? Oh, they're still doing shit up here. Alright. Alright, stop it. Stop it. Alright. That's what they're doing, is that dumb shit. Okay. Yeah. Go do all your other stuff you need to do. God, not enough maintenance. Come on. Get it going. There we go. Thank God. Ugh. Okay, yep. We need steel. There we go. Alright, maintenance will go back up now. Oh, it was close. Okay, alright. Gonna pause this. Good. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, nice. We just filled into these two. Good. Oh, yeah. Everything should be full then. Good. Okay. Come on, maintenance. Get back up there. God. Alright. Guys, deliver to this first. This is the highest priority right now. Get that delivered to. Okay. There we go. Maintenance back up. Come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. give me a little bit to use elsewhere. Okay. No trees to harvest. I'll fix that. Alright, here they harvest all that was in there. Alright, grab all of these trees then. Damn. Come on. Give me maintenance. Damn it. Okay. Alright, that'll start getting us back up where we need to be. Or do we just not have enough? Oh man, have we finally gone over? Oh god. Okay, so we need to rush to job those as well. Okay. Yep. I've hit the point where I need 3 of those. Awesome. Okay. Alright. Should start getting enough. Alright. Maintenance is steadily going up now. Okay. Alright. How much fuel do these guys have? I mean, I could Unity fuel into them, but I'd rather not do that. Oh god, okay, I'm gonna have to slow down Unity on this. Alright. Yeah. Alright, good. We're doing pretty well on fuel. Let's see. What are we looking like out there? It's not too bad. Oh, I don't have that on. Yeah, you're gonna reduce the fuel you're using as well. Okay. Alright, what are we... the beacon, let's see, we could probably... So I think we could turn the beacon off. Let's pause that. Supply wheat. Let's pause the wheat. The corn can keep going. Let's get potatoes going again. Wow. The vegetables should be going. Okay. Okay. Well, we still have plenty of workers around. Alright. What do you mean you're struggling to find your... Where are you trying to go? Okay. I know where you're trying to go. Alright, we're gonna unpause these guys, let them start digging again. Alright, looking good there. What do we do over here? Nice. Good, these are getting nice and full. Good, so all the copper's working now. Ah, good. What about that? Nope, not enough yet. Damn, how much do I need? 46. Okay. Why are you going... Why are you taking such a weird route? It's driving that way. Okay. Well, I don't want you going that way. Yeah, that's gonna get annoying. Yeah, you guys stop trying to drive that way. Negative movement through there. Nope. That's right, it's 46. Okay. Okay. May have to set another one of these ones that was doing potatoes to veg. Okay. All right. I think that's probably where I'm gonna pause it for tonight. Got a bit more done. Still ways to go, but we're getting close to having the automation up that we want, so we could pursue other things in this. But it's looking pretty good. But I'm gonna call it there for the stream. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.